Come explore the unknown and enter the Chamber of Shadows, a podcast for the dark, haunting, and mysterious. I am Celine, and I am joined with my co-host Andorra. Say hi,
Good evening, spooky fam.
Andorra! Okay. Well,
Oh, hello.
our faces are officially up.
All of them, including our co-host. It's our guest host.
Oh my god. Well, we've had some changes. First and foremost, here's our lovely, beautiful faces. Um, is this what y'all thought we looked like?
Oh, yeah. Yes.
This is what we look like. It'll last longer. Secondly, did you notice I'm on a different setup than I'm usually on?
Did I notice? Of course I noticed.
Honestly,
I don't think anybody else noticed.
well, no, because I didn't see it. But honestly, this this is this is what I've been needing.
Right on.
So much more comfortable. It's a little love seat for anybody who's listening and not watching. It's just a little love seat instead of my chair.
Why don't we start off by talking about our recent drama?
Who needs drama anyways? What? No. So, all right. So here's what had happened was I went to one of our witchy stores and I said, "Hey, you know anybody who has a haunted doll?" And she said, "Yeah, me." And I said, "You know what? Yeah." So long story short, I found out it was a djinn and not a normal human spirit. Do you want to explain a little bit on a djinn? Because I think you've done more research than I have on it.
I haven't done that much, but I am super curious about it, and it was something that I was going to talk about as an episode. Um, all I can tell you is that they're Middle Eastern. Some people think they're demons. Some people think they're angels.
Mm-hmm.
Some people think they're something in between.
Right.
Um, they can be good. They can be bad. They can be neutral. But you don't really control them. You it's not like just summoning something you can control. They have their own thing. And I was scared for you.
I was not. I was scared for the dogs. So that's why I ultimately decided to turn my car around and take it back. So I would still love a haunted doll, but preferably with a human spirit and not a totally separate entity.
That you know nothing about. I don't have anything against Jin, but I don't know anything about him, and I don't want him in my house.
Well, if I'm gonna have something like that, I need to know about it. I need to know about it.
Right.
So yeah, that was just yesterday's adventures.
It was very stressful. It was a 17 phone call day.
No, literally. Actually, can we count this real quick and then we can get started? Let's see. How many. So just yesterday. It was yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, it was only 8.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a normal day then.
Yeah. That's only 8. Yeah. I mean, that's maybe like 3 more phone calls than what I usually do. That's fine.
No big deal. Yeah, the phone calls weren't the scary part. The scary part was I thought that somebody was going to find your body turned inside out because you didn't know how to talk to a djinn.
Well, that's valid. If anybody knows anything about gin and you want to share it with us.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, we had thoughts of doing an ongoing series about a haunted doll. and what you guys thought and everything. And yeah, not this time.
Not with this.
We we still want to do it, but not this
Well,
time.
I'll find one. I'll find one. It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. Um, Other than that, I've been having more activity on my with my job, but other than that, you got anything else to add? More paranormal
I got
activity. I guess I should
nothing.
say.
I got some cool stories. That's what I got. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's get started.
All right, let's get started. Have you ever had a dream about yourself in a time you're not familiar with, in a place you've never been, doing things you've never done? The children that are the subject of tonight's episode and their families say that they have followed the clues and believe that reincarnation is the answer. Whether you are skeptical or a firm believer, we believe you will have a hard time explaining their experiences away. Reincarnation is the belief that a soul of a living being begins a new life in a different physical body after biological death. The non physical part of the being, i.e., the soul, survives death and is reborn. This can happen many times, just once, or never. The general idea is that we are not really supposed to have recall of our past lives, mainly because the knowing could interfere with the lessons that the individual is supposed to learn. So they think that it is believed that you make a contract to learn what you need to learn to evolve further. If you believe in reincarnation, that is why you were reincarnated. So if you remember what you did last time, then it stunts you here in the present in the now. Another theory is that occasionally a being does remember and is desperate to share that knowledge in order for that individual to teach or deliver a message meant for another living being. Tonight, I will share a couple stories of children who vividly remember previous lives, and you may decide for yourself. What do you think about reincarnation, sis?
I love the idea of reincarnation. Um, it does make me sad to think there are things that have happened in the past or people that I have known in the past that I don't remember. But I do believe that people who you're surrounded with now, you have always kind of had a connection to. Does that make sense?
Yeah, yes, it does. It does to me as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I guess I don't know. I would love to know all my past lives, but
Um, I have, you know what? I have a really old YouTube video.
you sent it to me. I still have it.
We should share it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Need
we
to
should share.
find
So,
it, but
well,
it's somewhere. I think
it's okay. I can go right to it. So if you need
okay,
me to
send
send
it.
it again, I
Yeah, yeah.
definitely can.
Resend it to me.
I just looked at it the other day. I was like, I wonder if I want to do this again.
Well, oddly enough, I think that video showed up on TikTok for me. Like somebody was talking about it.
Yeah, because it works.
Yeah.
I've done. Yeah, yeah, yes, yeah. I don't know if I want to talk about what I found, but I definitely remembered something, and it was very vivid. So yeah,
Yeah.
yes.
I need to yeah. Yeah.
We'll share it, and, maybe y'all, if you want to share your stories, you can. If other people wanna share their stories, I'll share mine too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Yep.
I
Okay.
need to take we need to
What'd you
start
say?
taking a rolling count of how many times we say yeah.
It drives people crazy. They don't wanna listen.
I just realized over the past 30 seconds we went, yeah, yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I wonder how many you cut out when you
Oh my
how many we say that are not here.
honestly, the ums are way worse.
Uh, yeah, it's me. I'm sorry. Guilty. It's me.
I say so a lot and like a lot, so Guilty. Guilty. Guilty.
All right. I'm going to start a story. This is okay. So I also want to preface this by saying we're not, we're, I don't know even if these are these children's real names. I got these
Yeah.
stories from a show from the mid 2000s called Ghost Inside My Child. So good. There were only 2 seasons, so there's I don't know, like maybe 14 or 16 episodes. I can't get enough. I can't get enough. So these are just 2 of them, and you can definitely get them. Was it Prime? And Prime and Apple, I think, have them.
Okay.
um, unless I don't know. I don't think. I think that's the only place you can get them. But it's a good watch.
Let's
All
do
right, here we go. Amy is the 5th of 5 children, born to Craig and Teresa in Buffalo, Minnesota during the late 90s. She was 3 months premature, weighing in at a whopping 2.5 pounds. She wasn't able to come home with mom and dad for 3 months, but she was a fighter and mama knew she was here for a reason. Amy was a quiet child and preferred to play by herself. She didn't really talk. Her parents were a bit worried about this and took Amy to several doctors and speech pathologists, but none of the professionals could find anything wrong with her. She began a new fascination with old movies at 4 years old, old silent movies. She would watch them again and again, memorizing them and acting them out. One day, Amy came out of the bathroom with her hair in rollers, placed perfectly as if she had done it 1,000 times. Again, she was 4 years old.
I can't even place them.
I can, but I tear half of my hair out.
I couldn't even. No idea.
Yeah, so that's kind of cool and different. It's also interesting that she, even though she had 4 siblings before her, usually the youngest picks up from the other ones. And she was not about. She was like, nope, I'm just not. So at that time, she also developed a love of red lipstick. She could also apply it picture perfectly. Her mom was a girly girl and wore makeup every day, so she thought it was cute that her daughter was emulating her. Her daddy, however, thought it was odd. And he would ask her questions like, "Why are you getting so dolled up? We're just going to a barbecue." And Amy would just smile.
Amy's gotta do what Amy's gotta do. Okay.
That's right. She's got a plan, and please don't try to interrupt it.
Right.
Then at about 6 years old, Amy began to come out of her shell. Her parents were thrilled when she began just talking all the time. She was still quirky and eccentric, but they were so happy it didn't even matter. She remained a loner for the most part. Her mother thought that Amy didn't feel like she belonged. She didn't really enjoy the company of kids her age. Amy's dad recalls at Christmas, his other 4 kids were asking for skates and toys, and Amy wanted old movies and old movie posters. She was obsessed with antique stores and connecting with certain objects. A dress that she told her mama that looked just like one she used to have, only it was yellow and she wore it to a party. She said she met a man that was really nice and he bought her a Coke. Her mother was bewildered. I can't imagine what I would be like. What? He did what?
Who's
And
that?
where was this? Yeah, yes. At about 10, her obsession with movie stars blossomed, particularly consumed with stars that had died tragic deaths. She began to talk about dying young and people with tragic childhoods. She's 10. Her mother began to try to steer her away from such topics, telling her that it would only make her sad. Maybe try focusing on happy things. Amy began to say that she was in love with Jack Pickford. Ever heard of Jack Pickford?
No, who is that?
Me neither. Mary Pickford. So Mary Pickford was a silent star screen, and then moved on into talkies, but she was like America's sweetheart. Like, I don't know.
What America's Sweetheart do they have?
Well, she would be one of the originals because she was there when they weren't even words
Like,
for
how do we, like, determine when somebody's America's sweetheart?
well, I don't actually know what the criteria is.
Oh,
Do you? I
no,
don't.
but I feel
Just that
like
I think it's just like, well, everybody likes her. How can you not like her? Look at her,
I feel like
Not
sometimes people just, like, when they're talking about this star, they're like, "Oh, she's America's sweetheart," and I'm like, "What does that mean?"
like I can't think of anybody right now who's America's sweetheart. Like I can't tell you
No,
anybody
I've definitely heard it,
yeah.
especially in, like, I hate not, like, not true crime documentaries, but, like, true crime about, like, stars, if that makes sense. Do you know what
Okay.
I'm talking about?
Yeah, like Hollywood true crime.
Yes. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. America's sweetheart. Okay.
Well, and it's also very much like when you guys find me murdered somewhere and you're like, "Oh my god, she was so nice and everybody loved her. Her presence lit up a room." And my family's going, "Who? Who are you talking about?"
Yeah, valid. Yeah.
Definitely not her.
Lord.
Mary Pickford was America's sweetheart circa 1900. A silent movie
That long
star.
ago?
Huh?
That long ago?
Yes, Mary Pickford was yeah,
Okay.
yes. Yeah, they was silent movies, so yeah,
Yeah,
that
that's
was
yeah.
ancient history for you. Um, a silent movie star, and her, brother was Jack. So Jack was also an actor, just not as famous as his sister. Amy's father said that from what he knew about Jack Pickford's reputation, he definitely would not want him around his daughter. He added that he was rumored to be a philandering wife beater and alcoholic that died of syphilis. Jesus Christ. Wow. The only thing I guess he didn't do was kill people. I don't
The syphilis to top it all off is crazy.
know. When Amy would read about things disparaging Jack's character, she would get angry and say that they didn't even know him. Her mother thought it was bizarre that her 10-year-old was defending this creepy man in this way, but she chalked it up to a phase. Honestly, I probably would have too. She, she'll move past it. He's dead. What
It's
can
not
you
a
know what I
phase,
mean?
Mom. It's not a phase.
At 12 years old, Amy brought a picture to her mother and said, "Mom, this is me. This is who I was in my last life." Her mom had no idea who this person in the picture was. From the pic, Amy's mom got the vibe that the actress was sad and tragic. The girl in the picture was Lucille Rickson. Ever heard of her?
No.
Me neither. Amy said that, did he just French you?
No. I just love when you were
What?
you said, "Ever heard of her?" I said, "No." You said, "Me neither," and you just
Moving on. Yeah, that name did not sound familiar to me, but you're about to find out why.
oh my god.
Amy said that Lucille died when she was 14. The only thing that
Oh,
Amy's
I know,
mother,
now I feel bad.
yeah, yeah. Well, at least she didn't die of syphilis and was a philandering wife beater.
Right.
Um, Amy, Amy said that Lucille died when she was 14. The only thing that Amy's mother knew is that Amy 100% believed what she was saying. She was shocked that her daughter had so much knowledge about a not so famous actress that left this world at 14. Lucille's mother was an OG stage mother, helping Lucille to land her first movie at only 5 years old. Her natural beauty drew studios in to take advantage of this young lady. Hollywood dubbed her the youngest leading lady in Hollywood, inappropriately casting this little girl as a wife more than once.
At 14?
Yeah.
Well, younger than that.
Yeah, yeah, it had to be even, yeah. Yeah, probably 13 and 14, yeah. Yep. Um, yeah. I mean, just the stuff, I mean, they still do it, but just the stuff that they were getting away with and people were just allowing that to happen is so bizarre to me.
It's yeah. Mhm.
Forcing her to grow up way too fast. There came a point when Lucille became ill with TB and bedridden. That's when her mother had a heart attack and died on top of her while she was in bed sick. Yeah, starting to understand why this is so tragic. Could anything else happen?
Yeah.
Yeah, yes.
Chance, we're having a moment. You gotta lay down. Oh my god. So she's got TB and her mom just like
Yeah, just croaked and fell right on top of her in the bed. Yep, that happened. Only 2 weeks later, Lucille herself died. Her last words were, "Mother is waiting."
stop.
I know. I know. I know. Amy had knowledge of things that about Lucille that had not been researched. Lucille had worked with Jack Pickford on several movies. When Amy found Lucille's picture, only one of two that existed on the internet at that time, she immediately started having all of these memories and emotions downloading to her brain. Amy said it was coming so fast she couldn't breathe. She said everything started clicking. Her obsessions with old Hollywood, tragic stardust, and experiences, and her memory of Jack Pickford. She saw herself looking down. I love this so much. She saw herself looking down at a frilly dress and that she was wearing pretty silver shoes. Oh, she remembered Jack Pickford on the set, and he was always drinking Coca Cola, which is cute to hear her say because nobody calls it Coca Cola anymore.
Yeah.
Only if you're talking about the company, not the drink.
Yeah.
Um, she remembers how nice he was to her on the set, inquiring about her day and how she was doing, calling her lovely and sweetie, not creepy, just genuinely nice. After being used by the studio directors and more famous actors, Amy knew um, that this tiny amount of kindness is what caused Lucille to love him. Yeah, of course,
Yeah.
forever. Amy also has memories of Lucille looking down at herself, being covered in blood. She doesn't believe that Lucille died of TB. She suspects the real story is much darker than that, but she fell short of saying what she believed actually happened. She's sorry for Lucille not using her voice, speculating that if she had spoken up for herself, she might not have died so young. But she has her own voice now, and she's happy to have the privilege of speaking for Lucille and herself. Speaking for Lucille helped her let go of the past and embrace her future. A trip to Hollywood helped her say goodbye to her life as Lucille. She does still have a lot of old things and loves them, but it no longer rules her life.
Does she still well, I mean, obviously this was early 2000s. Do you know, does she still
Right.
remember this?
So most of the kids from the show, they are saying, are late teenagers now or adults, young adults now. They were very careful so that these kids were not barraged with people and questions and everything. So I don't really know what's going on with her now.
Okay.
Um, but it does appear that
It's
what was ruling her life, she's wrapped up in a bow, and she still recognizes it. She doesn't say it didn't happen, but she also is is bringing new things into her life, which is pretty cool.
well, I've heard of stories where children recall these past lives or past incidents, but the older they get, it's like they forget it. So,
I've heard that before too.
yeah, it's very interesting that some don't.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. It would be interesting. I wish they would do a follow up show because 100% I'd buy that.
Yeah.
But yeah. So we don't really know what's going on now, but as of 2013 and 14, so that's season 1 and 2, um, she's doing great.
I was gonna say, oh, that's not that long ago. I mean, it was like 13 years ago. So,
Yeah, when you're 10, it's a really long time ago.
yeah. 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 Yeah.
Okay. I have another story here.
Okay.
It's good. It's really good.
Okay. Hold on.
Um, so it's from Ohio.
Okay.
This family's from Ohio. Um, Erica and Nick described themselves as pretty open minded. There was nothing that could have prepared them for what was about to unfold with their son Luke in Cincinnati, Ohio during the early 2000s. Luke was a piece of their life they didn't even know they had missing. They described their son as smart, developing at a fast pace. His mother found it interesting that he seemed to know things already, like don't touch the hot stove. And also, he was an early talker. So he seemed to develop fast, and some things he didn't, he just sort of innately knew. Luke talking was the first thing that drew his mother's attention in an odd way. He told his mother that before he was a baby, he had black hair. She laughed and reminded him that he was bald until he was 2, and you're blonde like your mama. You never had black hair. Erica just chalked it up to him being silly. But then she was getting ready one day and she put on her new earrings. Luke said that he had a pair just like those when I used to be a girl. His mama, again, corrected her son and said that he was born a boy. He had always been a boy. He would randomly just bring up things from when he was a girl. But when he was not yet 3, his mother just started blowing it off. One day, when they were out in the yard, Luke found a ladybug. Erica asked Luke what they should name her. To her surprise, with no hesitation, he said, Pam. Pam the ladybug. That's correct. his mama his mama thought this was hilarious. Where did he come up with that? They don't know anyone named Pam. There are no Pam characters on any of his little shows, and Pam is a stay and I'm sorry, Erica is a stay-at-home mom. But he later named one of his stuffies Pam. On Valentine's Day, when Luke was 3, he and his mama were putting up decorations, and one of them was a pink owl. What should we name her? Erica asked. Of course, he said Pam. Mom's curiosity got the better of her that day. Who is Pam? She was shocked when he looked her right in the eye and said, I was. Then I died. When I woke up in heaven, God pushed me back down. When I woke up, I was a baby and you named me Luke. That's a direct quote. His parents were floored. They had never discussed death, and Luke had not been introduced to religion at all. at all.
Not God just pushing them back down.
All right, Pam, get your ass back down there.
Get back down there. God,
That's crazy.
that's a weird way of describing that.
I agree, but he's 3.
Push me back down. He said, "Get your down." Oh, God.
Pam called her mother looking for advice.
No.
Luke's grandmother
No,
was the first one.
not Pam. Oh, God.
Erica called her mother, but that is not what I wrote. Erica called her mother looking for advice. Luke's grandmother was the first one to suggest reincarnation. Erica scoffed at the idea. She and Nick were science based believers, no faith. Since Erica didn't really know what or if they should do anything, they did nothing. For almost a year, she stopped asking Luke about Pam. If he brought it up, his parents just ignored it. Yeah, they didn't know what to do, so they didn't do anything. They were hoping he'd just outgrow it, I guess.
Okay.
That's crazy, right? Don't you think that's crazy? It's more crazy. I don't know. I'm
I
not judging people's parenting. Okay.
somebody who, like, doesn't have children, um, like, half of me is like, okay, well, like, I feel like it can be good to at least acknowledge what your child's fucking saying to you. But then the other half of me is like, okay, well, how much is too much to where it's harming them too? Does that make sense?
Right. And I'm sure they were thinking the same thing. They were young parents. Like they didn't even look like they were 30. So yeah, like they were young. Um, when Luke was 4, and then they got the cuckoo grandma who, that I don't think she's cuckoo because I believe that shit too.
Grandma said
But
reincarnation, baby. That's what that is.
that's right. That's right. Go ask Granny, and that's what they're going to say to Jackson. Go ask Granny. Well, he's reincarnated. What did you think?
I gotta mute that. Not his government name being thrown out there. Okay.
Oh, that's okay. They're not going to find him. Good luck.
Lord.
They are off the grid, honey. You ain't never going to find them
That's fair.
because their grandma is cuckoo too.
That one.
When Luke was 4, they were watching TV and there was a building with a hole blown in it. There was a fire shooting out of it. Luke got up and said, I don't want to watch this anymore. It's scaring me. Erica explained that it was just a TV show and that they were actors. Everyone was still alive, and Luke was irritated. He said, yeah, but I died, and I don't want to think about it. It makes me sad. Immediately, Erica asked him if he remembered how he died. He said, yeah, there was a fire. His mother, being skeptical, questioned if the show had influenced his answer. She asked if he was playing a game with her. Still irritated, he said, no. That building was blown up. The building was big like that building, but it didn't blow up. It burnt down. He said the building was really tall and they just opened the window and jumped out. Erica was disturbed and started for the first time to truly consider reincarnation. When Erica questioned him about where he was when all of this happened, he simply stated Chicago, a place he's never been, didn't know anything about. She followed up with, are you sure? He assured her that he was. She asked if he remembered driving a car, and he said no. She asked how he got around, and he said most of the time he walked, but sometimes he had to take a train or a bus. His mama knew that Chicago had the L, short for elevated train. That's the train.
Yeah.
Erica was armed with knowledge and the internet. She knew he was called Pam in Chicago, and there was a large building so big that people were jumping to their death to avoid burning alive. As she began to uncover information, she became unnerved. She found that in March of 1993, the Paxton Hotel burned. When firefighters arrived, they found people hanging out of windows and up on the roof just trying to survive. The Chicago Tribune reported that at least one woman had jumped to her death. Her name was, drum roll please, Pamela. Eric followed that to the obituaries and on to the funeral home in Maywood, Illinois. That's when she figured out that it was a predominantly Black part of town. When this was something Luke's mother had never given a thought. He said his hair was black. He never mentioned his skin color. And when she put him to bed that night, he asked Luke what color was Pam's skin. And he said black. So far, everything was lining up. Luke's dad, however, thought they were crazy. I don't know how. I don't know how. I don't know how.
Men.
She found some pictures of who she believed to be Pam. Even though her husband poo pooed it, she made an array of several pictures of women of color. And they presented it right on the show to him. It was so good. Oh my God. They asked him if he saw anyone that looked familiar. He asked what familiar meant. They told him that it was someone that he had seen before, someone that he can recognize. And he's so cute using his little words. He was like, "Oh, I do see somebody I can recognize." I know. I can't stand it. He's so cute.
I
He
can't.
put his he put his little finger right on her and said, "Pam." Yeah, 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 yeah. That happened.
Oh,
His mother is so happy that she can help him if he has any further questions or anxieties. But since the producer's follow up of the 2013 recording of the episode, Luke was excited about kindergarten and wasn't really talking about Pam anymore.
yeah. I feel like
I think it's so interesting that in both of these cases, learning about their prior life seems to the obsession.
well, exactly. And I
Yeah.
wonder if that's why when some of these kids learn, they eventually forget about it. It's
Yeah.
almost like that little bit of, like, justice, maybe? Is that the right word? I don't maybe justice is the wrong word, but maybe, like, a don't forget about
Validation,
yeah,
maybe? Yeah.
like a don't
Yeah.
forget about me. Like, that was still
Yeah.
me, that's a part of my story, that's a part of, like does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah, but it is like a game of telephone, isn't it? Like you can so he told his story to his parents. His parents were approached by a network. They had a show and now literally thousands of people can watch it and learn about it. Like that's enormous. That's enormous.
Well, and I don't think anybody realizes how common it is for children to come out talking about a previous life.
Mhm. It's true. Huh.
Like, I feel like at this point, it's more common than uncommon. Does that make like, I'm like,
I don't know about that, but I
"Really?
do
I'm
know like
Canadian."
we had a kid in our family, my cousin's son that remembered coming down the birth canal.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
He was wee little describing them stretching it open so he could get out. I'm like, are you kidding me right now? What? What? Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, some kids do.
Yeah.
What gene am I missing?
I don't know. I don't know, but me too. I'm missing it
Oh,
also.
we wanna know my past lives
Yeah. Listen.
so bad.
Yeah. So, I just, like, we need to share that video, from, I
I
don't know. It's a video, it's a YouTube video from, I don't know, 1965. Like, it's old. It's really old. So what? It's sort of it's sort of a hypnosis, but not really. And you just need to be quiet and listen to his prompts. Like, just settle yourself down and listen to his prompts, and
and don't fall.
things come to you so crazy. Like, it's like once you get one little thing, then it starts going snap, 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 snap. Yeah, yeah,
Well,
yes.
I think to go along with that too is trusting intuition.
Hmm.
Love honestly, we need to reach out to our medium friend that worked with us. Because I feel like she's a great person to really touch base on not just mediumship, but also intuition and trusting your intuition.
Yeah, she's an amazing speaker, and she definitely can explain it to you. Like I'm asking Grok, explain it to me like I'm 10.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
yeah,
she can definitely grok it up for you if you need to.
yeah, literally. I
Tr-
mean, she did excellent in the class that we took. Like,
Yeah, yeah. I had been to her many times, and I told you she
mhm,
said Jackson's name before he was born.
yeah,
So shut the fuck up with that.
yeah.
Yeah. So people are not just given hope of an afterlife with these stories. They're given hope for a second chance. What's more beautiful than that? What's more beautiful than that? I believe it.
I saw something where it was a video, and I mean, it obviously hinted at reincarnation, but the words on the screen were something along the lines of, "What if you asked to come back to see all these views again and to experience all of these human emotions and experiences again?" Like, for us, that's our everyday life. We don't really think about the
Right.
wind hitting our face and the sun hitting our cheeks and seeing these beautiful landscapes. Like, some of it, we wake up, I mean, just like living on the coast,
Right.
start to
Yeah.
take things for granted. And it's like we get so worked up about certain things sometimes, but what if we really just wanted to come back to feel those emotions again and to experience what it's like to be human again? I don't know.
Yeah. Or it is your second chance and you get to learn more this time. You get to learn more this time because you've already done that other bullshit. Now it's time. Yeah. Or you're just learning about different experiences. Well, I'm a white man now, but last time I was a black lady.
Yep.
Like, yeah, yeah.
Do you think that evil is reincarnated? Does that make sense? So, like a serial killer.
Like if you were evil last time, you're evil this time.
Well, enough. Maybe not necessarily that you're like evil again, but just that you're reincarnated in general.
And that comes with you. I don't understand what you're asking me.
No, like just in general. Like, do you think, who's a dead serial killer? Ted Bundy's dead, right? Ted Bundy.
Hmm.
Do you think it's possible for him to just be reincarnated?
Like as the
Just in
same
general.
guy.
Just in
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Yes. Yeah. I'm
Okay.
sure that he can be if he's not burning in hell.
That hurt.
Yeah.
That hurt.
Yeah. I
Well,
mean,
that is what begs the question to me of age old question of heaven and hell. But if you make it to hell, does that exclude you from the path of reincarnation?
uh, well, I like that question because I can't think of an answer for it. I don't have a touchstone for that. So, wow. I don't know. That's a pretty big question. You should probably ask somebody smarter than me.
Thoughts, opinions? Anybody have anything to say about that? Love it. Yeah, I love and growing up in a Catholic Christian world, obviously reincarnation isn't a thing, right? Like it's not part of the belief system. And when I really started thinking about it, like the older I got, the more I was like, you know what? Why can't it be possible?
Right. Right. Same.
Why can't
Same.
it be? I believe in ghosts. I believe in aliens. I believe in this and that and this and that. Why?
What happens where you're not reincarnated, but you're stuck here as a ghost? Like, what happens then? Like, how did that happen?
Is that a decision that you can make?
Maybe. Maybe.
I do think that some people can get stuck, especially if there's something traumatic, like a traumatic death, and they're I hate to say reliving it because I wouldn't say that it's a residual. I think residual is pure energy. I don't believe that residual is an entity, do you?
Right. Right. Like a, no, I don't.
Okay.
Like a stone tape theory. Yeah.
Yeah. But I do think that intelligent hauntings can come from traumatic deaths.
Maybe. And maybe that is part of that contract that they talk about before you come back, where you're like, yes, I want to come back, but also I want to stay a little longer
Yeah.
um, and scare the shit out of my children.
But maybe that is a choice that you get to make of like, "Hey, you know what? I really loved it here. I know I just died, but I really love it here. I think I wanna stay for a little bit."
Yeah.
'Cause I think that ghosts can come and go.
I think some can. I don't think they all
I
can.
don't think all can, but I think
Right.
there are
Yeah.
some that can come and go.
Yeah. Yeah. Me too.
So, I just the I feel like the options are endless.
I think so too, especially now that I am like all in on the portal theory and the multiple dimensions theory and
God,
yeah,
just one.
right, all of them. All of them. I can't say I just don't find it in myself to say, well, yes, I believe in Bigfoot and I believe in ghosts and reincarnation, but guess what I don't believe in?
Right,
Everything else.
right.
That sounds crazy. That sounds crazy.
Well, I wanted honestly, this was a perfect lead in because I forgot that I made a note
Oh,
my talk about on podcast that I leave in my notes. Um, I started watching I got back into Project Fear, and was, like, mass watching their episodes again last week. No, 2 weeks ago? Whatever, but
yeah, it's been a minute. Yeah.
yeah. Um, but I started their Area 51 episode, and this is so far from reincarnation, but I did wanna mention this. I think it's an interesting first of all, shout out to Project Fear. Love y'all. Um,
Hey, y'all.
but I do think it's a very interesting episode because it was making me wonder. They were filming these strange lights in the sky from night 1. Maybe this is me just being too basic about it, but couldn't that just be military stuff that's, like, so far on the down low that it's, not even a wisp in people's thoughts? Does that
100% it could be. Yeah, that's yes, it could be. Yeah, we don't how would we know the difference?
Yeah, like, I just feel
Yeah.
like if it's above if it's above that area, screams military to me, I don't know. I mean, it is
Yeah, and
a base
who's gonna tell us? Our government? Our
yeah,
government ain't gonna tell us, so, yeah,
and
you're
not
right.
not to be like, "Well, duh, like, it's a military base, there's military things going on." That's, like I just mean, like, maybe they are recreating these UFOs or they're doing special missions or I don't know. I don't know.
To me, honestly, if the government was gonna lie about it, they might as well just be like, yeah, yeah, we did that shit. Even if they didn't, because that'll scare the other countries. So to me, it's stupid to say, oh, it was a weather balloon or satellites, or not that they're saying that anymore because now they've come clean, sort of, a little. Um, but they do. Um, it just makes more sense to me, I think, to say it. Yeah, that's ours. We did that.
I just like I guess it sucks for me to because I believe in aliens. I think they exist. I don't necessarily believe that they're little green creatures, but I think they exist. I just I find it hard for me to be fascinated by these lights in the sky that they all see out over Area 51 purely for the fact of like I just think it's military. Genuinely. And I
I
know
mean,
different pilots
yeah.
have talked about, well, like, there's no, like, aircraft that can do that. Well, like, that's the fucking point of Area 51. Am I wrong?
I well, I'm not sure I know what the point of Area 51 is, but secret missions are secret missions for a reason.
Yeah.
And if the secret mission is to build a big scary UFO looking thing, then or reverse engineer something that they caught or was downed or whatever,
Yeah.
they're not. Why would they share that with us? Why would they? Yeah, I'm not sharing shit. I'm not telling nobody nothing.
Well, yeah, no, I wanted to kind of get your thoughts because I felt like it was a very, like, duh comment of me to think, like, "Isn't this just military?" It is very I will say, it's very, very neat to watch how smooth these lights glide.
Yeah.
It is cool. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying for me, it seems so, like, obviously military based now that I've actually, like, seen videos on it.
Yeah. What about the videos that they've released recently? Have you seen any of those?
I have not
Because
any of
those don't look military to me.
no, I haven't seen any of them.
Yeah, you definitely should watch some of those and maybe we'll talk about it next week. Um they're they're crazy. They're physics defying. They are
You'll have
yeah.
to send them to me because
I don't know how they're not all over your TikTok.
I have no idea. I've got a
Yeah.
lot of weird shit on my TikTok. I've added a bunch of stuff recently to my list.
Oh, we're talking about that last one that you sent me next week for sure.
I don't even oh, yeah,
Yeah, don't I now. But yeah, yes, we're definitely talking
add
about it
to
next
my
week.
list. No, actually, I do need to add that to my list because I will forget.
Yeah,
Then
we'll
we'll
share those.
record in 2 weeks from now. I'll be like, what were we wanting to talk about?"
I know, and yeah, don't ask Granny. Granny, don't you know? Granny don't remember. She
God.
got the old timers.
Well, I do want to I do want to preface for the next episode, it's gonna be dark. It's gonna be a dark episode.
Oh, okay.
So, um, for anybody who does not feel comfortable or does not like dark hauntings, maybe skip next week's.
Who is that, and why are they here?
A podcast for the dark, haunted, and mysterious.
It's in the name.
Name! Yeah, no, I and you know what? I'll say it too. I'm going overseas. Not physically, but mentally. We're going overseas
All right. All right.
again.
Oh, I hope we record when it's actually night. I will love
Maybe
that.
we should do that.
It'll be creepier.
That would be
And then I can have a cocktail.
I mean, we could have had a cocktail anyways.
It's a little early for that today.
It's 5:30. It's 5
Is it 5:30?
here. Yeah.
Oh, we've been here a minute.
Yeah, no, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. It's almost
That's
like
right.
5 in Margaritaville, come to think of it.
Oh, you know what? Okay. I'm in. You talked me into it.
Oh, that's right.
Where can everyone find us when they want to tell us their reincarnation stories? And
Yes, please. If you would like to share any reincarnation stories or anything else for that matter, even if you want us to like actually share your story, we can keep your name in it. We can keep your name anonymous. Doesn't matter to us. Your story.
yeah, tell us a good story and we'll bring you on and you can tell it yourself.
Yeah, that part. That
We love that.
You can email us at thechamberofshadows@gmail.com, or you can find us on TikTok, Instagram. You're probably watching us on YouTube, but we're on YouTube. Surprise! At the Chamber of Shadows. We also have Facebook at the Chamber of Shadows. That is my personal favorite as of right now. It's so much easier for me to actually post things. Nobody else has come in and posted anything, so any listeners want to check out Facebook and share something on our Facebook group, it could be literally anything. Literally
Yeah.
anything.
Yes.
Creepy, weird, not creepy or weird. I don't.
Mysteria.
Yeah, yeah. Please, please, please. I promise you're not going to be weird. This is a community. We love weird. You know what?
We do love weird.
We'll be weird. And you know what? We're all gonna be weird. That's what's fun about it. That's what's
Yeah.
fun about it.
Yeah.
Um,
Agree.
you can get on and tell us if we're not what you thought we looked like.
Should I
That'd
do
be
something
fun.
else with my hair? Do I have enough makeup
I know.
on?
Should I put makeup on it?
Well, thank you, you guys, and please like, share, and subscribe.
Yes,
We love it.
please. Thank you if you're a returning listener. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you are new, welcome. We hope you check out some of our other episodes, including new ones that will be coming up. Our next episode will be in about 2 weeks. And
Yay!
with that, peace out. Adios. Sayonara.
Bye, y'all. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.